So now, and like 35% of them are from MNC, 25% from the local corporates. We ask them that where all the money you spend, if you have such kind of obstacle, even from one column, your digital product cannot go to the next level. Oh, my team is not ready. My team is not, my workforce is not going to be ready to adopt all of these things. Let's stop worrying about this thing and make a breakthrough effect for you.
Thank you.
How many of you are tech expert? Raise your hand. Tech? All right, not much tech. How many of you are a manager in a business? Raise your hand. All right, so the remaining is a business owner and something. So you are a tech expert, or you are a manager, or even you are a business owner. You have only one mission, is to create a business breakthrough for the company you are working on. So now let's take a look. How was the business in 2023? 150,000 Vietnamese business went out of business in 2023. Let's take a look in 2024 in July. Another 100,000 business went out of business as well too. So that means there's a problem here. There's some companies making money in the side for a certain reason, which we will dive into for a while. But a big company losing money, a medium company becoming smaller company, and smaller company making even smaller, are all going out of business right now. And that's the problem we need to solve very soon. So let's reimagine the DX strategy and DX product and services together in this keynote speech. I'm going to do this one with you. I'm going to share with you frameworks. I'm going to share with you tools, insights, case studies. And normally I run a 3-day mastermind, and then I also run a 1-day workshop, but I'm going to condense everything into this 20-minute keynote speech for you. So let's stay focused, otherwise you're going to miss a lot of goodies, because I'm going to go fast. And one more last thing, in the end of this session in my keynote, I'm going to also give you a bonus, which you can use as a lever to create business breakthrough for your company. So my name is John Masood Pervez. My work makes companies more productive, effective, and more profitable by DX strategy and digital product and services. So this is what I do. I help companies to move from one level to another level. There are total 5 levels of business. Level 1 is basically startup, $0 to $1 million. And then we have a level 5, which is a $1 billion business plus. So now, this one line changed my life, because when I started my career, I had an opportunity to listen to this legend, Jeff Bezos, and he was peak of his time that time. And he said this one: if you find a job, build up your own career, find your passion, and you build up your own calling. And that's something completely changed my life when I hear this one. And that's what I keep going. I had a job, I turned that job into my career. I work for different $1 billion businesses, take the role like a chief information officer, and I built my first expertise, which is about digital transformation. Then, on the same time, I was also looking for my passion as well too. And through the passion, I did research, publications, went for PhD study, dropped out, founded nonprofits, founded companies, and I built my second expertise, which is about workforce transformation. So this is my calling right now. I like to help companies to create a breakthrough effect for them by utilizing my digital transformation and workforce transformation expertise. With this one, I have spoken to almost 300 plus conferences. I train around more than 50,000 professionals and managers, online and offline. I run design thinking workshops, business consulting session to help them to build digital product or services or digital strategy. So now, let's talk about the problem. We got this problem. The business getting smaller. Some making money, a small amount, but the majority losing money, getting smaller. So we need to turn the table around. We need to make the business other way. The smaller getting a little more bigger, the medium should get a little more bigger, and the biggest one should be even more bigger. So we need to turn the table. So the question is about how can we really do that? right? So in a business, there are total 5 levels. So now, it's not about focusing 10 or 20 or 100 things at the same time. The goal is to focus on big 4. So each of the level, we need to focus on this particular big 4, and we need to put in a certain way so you can create a ripple effect into the business. That is the game we're in, right? So now, if we pay close attention, there's a big part of that 10x growth frameworks is about expertise, technology, and the code. And that's what is an advantage. So now, after working like 18 plus years in research and all this professional work, this is a big realization I've learned. Business breakthrough from scaling the executive and the market. That's the 2 magic words. And our digital product and services is the ultimate advantage to scale our executive and the market. So now, we're not going to go really far. Every one of you here are familiar with these 4 of them. But now let's talk about one of the things which has happened right in front of your face and right now slipping inside on your pocket of your pant or in your purse is the Techcom Bank. How they have become a breakthrough effect right in front of you. Let's dive into it right now. Techcom Bank had in 8 years, they have 10x their customer pool. They have 15x the revenue and 10x their profit margin to take it home. How? To find the how, we just need to look into the financial report of 2022. They had a magic line. We have done more than 90% transaction in online basis. That means they have done the significant investment to build the DX products and services, which is very common because it's in your pockets. I think that 90% of you having in your pocket right now. And they have done one more thing. They shut down 107 branches as well too. Everybody talk about expansion. They talk about optimization, and that's the magic into it. Think about the cost of running an app versus running a branch. Completely different. You pay the money to buy the phone and you run the app, and they make the business on top of it. That is called a breakthrough ripple effect. So now, sadly, almost 30,000 more food outlets go out of business. So that's why every time I see this grand opening store, the first question comes to my mind, did you still really get it? Well, we need some offline stores for flagship purpose and so on. But the first question, did you still really get it? So now the question is about why. Why not building the DX product and services then? Every one of you know footballs, and in footballs there is an offensive strategy and also have a defensive strategy. And we know one country is very famous for football of defensive strategies, Italy. I'm not going to let you score against me. I'm going to hold the ground and somehow I'm going to put the ball inside of your goal post. I'm going to win that thing. That is Italy. But on the other side, we have countries like teams like Germany, Brazil, Argentina. They come with attack after attack, wave of attack, and destroy their opponent. That is their core strategy into it. And so what is the result? This country produce more star player. Their football industry is 10 times, even 100 times more valuable than Italy. And they have owned more brands and they have more awards and so on. So that is the point. In the DX, everybody busy with talking about defensive approach. And defensive approach is all about cost optimization, operation optimization, this kind of stuff. So what is the offensive approach then? Build a digital product, building a digital service which run by itself. AWS, one of them. Or you have your own product and services. You can add a digital services on top of it. You can have your own product. You can add a digital product on top of it too. So that's called an offensive approach. So now, we ask around 500 CEO in Vietnam, when you ask them that, and like 35% of them are from MNC, 25% from the local corporates. We ask them that, where all the money you spend, you earn. 12% of the yearly revenue they're spending on defensive approach, and less than 1% they're spending on offensive approach. That triggered the question, why? And these are the point they come up with. This is the 6th reason they said, this is the reason we don't want to go for offensive. Let's guess a number. The first one is about short-term focus over long-term gain. Pick up a number. How many percentages could be? 0 to 100%. Any number? 10, 20, 50, 80? Pick up in your mind. 20%. Lack of DX expertise. Another number. Pick up in your brain. You don't need to say it. Just pick up in your brain. 35%. And there is a beautiful one. Underestimating the competition is also there with 10% as well too. And that is why they're not investing in offensive strategy. So now, as they're making this offensive strategy, so now let's talk about how to build a profitable DX service or product or services then. To build a digital product and services, we need to focus on innovation. Because if you don't do innovation, everything goes to zero in digital space. That's the brutal truth about digital product and services. So, every digital product and services, we need to treat it as a micro business and have to create a ripple effect to level it up from one level to another level. So now, how can we do that? So, whenever we're building a new product or services, the goal is to, could be like, we want to launch a new market, or we want to acquire more customer, or we want to become a hybrid, like existing product with a new product, or become a hybrid with the new services. Common mistake most of the leader does. They go for all of it on multiple of them. You gotta go for one big thing. So pick up one and then go deep about it. So now how to go deep into it, right? To go deep into it is about, you need to build a flywheel effect around it. Because if you don't build a flywheel, everything you need to push. The goal is to focus on one thing and create a domino effect so it can go from one thing to another thing. So now, how to create a domino effect? So that means you need to building up and then break through. So to create this building up and breakthrough effect, so you can actually level up your digital product and services from one level to another level. And that's how every big successful digital product and services becomes so successful. So now, to build that ripple effect, we need to power up that flywheel. And to power up the flywheel, you need to build total 7 columns around your digital product and services. Number 1, vision. Number 2, strategy. Number 3, investment planning. Number 4, capability and resources. Number 5, innovation. Number 6, execution. And number 7, connect and engagement. So now you may be thinking this one, okay, 7 columns. Maybe some of them important, some of them less important. Wrong. All of them are important. It's just a matter of which phase of development you're focusing on what thing. That is going to be a game changer. I'm going to tell you in a few minutes, there's another research, how a digital product is failing and how a digital product is becoming a serious profit for the company. In a minute, hold on with me. But now, I'm not going to go to the 7 column right now, just to get you easy to understand the connect and engagement. I'm going to pick that one. Everybody know this company, Samsung. Anybody working from Samsung here? Raise your hand. If you are here, right after my keynote speech, come over to me, because what I'm going to tell you is going to make more money for your company in next 1 month. And that's the fact. Samsung treating their customer like this. How? Simple. 62% customer is unhappy with the Samsung customer support and guarantee policies. 20% customers saying this one is probably not reliable. Software upgrade making a messing up the present system as well too. So what is happening right now, Samsung? 40% of their marketing budget. That means if you spend a $1,000 phone, they're gonna spend $400 of that money to get a new customer. And through this one, they're continuously looking for new customer. So what does that mean? You buy a new customer and you turn them to your critic and then you turn them to a hater and then you keep finding for new customer. Horrible approach for building engagement. Column number 7, you have no column of column number 7. You're waiting for a massive failure in the future. So if you have such kind of obstacle, even from one column, your digital product cannot go to the next level. It is like a roadblock, and how can you pass your car when there's a roadblock into it? The goal is to make sure that you have 7 columns into the same place so you never been slowed down with that aspect. So now, let's think about a marketing budget of Tesla, $1 billion company, right? So how much is the marketing budget? Pick up a number in your mind. Millions, billions. Zero. Whatever number you pick is zero. Their marketing budget is zero. They are obsessed about one thing, customer retention, and delight them. And that's the only thing focused. So that's why you never see any ad of Tesla. You never see any billboard of Tesla. And they're doing it same thing with SpaceX, Starlink, the same thing. So now, I told you that I will tell you that how company is spending money on digital product and services, right? I'm going to give you that understanding in a bit. So now, this is the thing I'm going to tell you right now. So we took around 250 companies. Around 35% of them are MNC, 25% of them from large corporate. And then we put them in these 4 groups. Group number 1, tried and give up. Group number 2, low profitable. Group number 3 is profitable. Group number 4 is highly profitable. Now let's play the game again. Pick up how many percent of the company belong to the group number 1 is a low profitable, and how many fall under highly profitable. Pick up 2 numbers in your mind. There you go. 20% tried and give up, and only 5% is highly profitable. And there are 60% are in a mediocre zone. So that leads to the question, why? Why they're not making money? Why? So with this one, we look into how they have spent their money in investment building the digital product and services. So we take this 7 factor of the columns of DX flywheel and we map them in. And now we know that execution is king, right? Execution is king. So now let's imagine how much money compared to the total budgets the group 1 tried and give up put on into this execution, and how many percent is highly profitable put on. Pick up 2 numbers from 0 to 100%. Here's the answer. 60% execution on tried and giving up, and 30% less for highly profitable one. So that's why when you look into the whole thing, these 2 groups, tried and give up and low profitable, significantly doing things differently compared to the profitable and highly profitable one. In a nutshell, I'm going to summarize this thing in 1 line for you. The tried and give up and low profitable one, they just focus on just do it, Nike. Let's just get started and we'll see what happens. But the profitable one and a highly profitable one, they focus completely otherwise. They come in, they focus on the vision and the strategy, so they win the battle before winning the battle. Sounds like some kind of special army force, right? Yeah, you know that army force already. They win the battle before the battle. So you want to be highly profitable zone. You don't want to be fall into any other group 1, group 2, group 3. So I'm going to give you the leverage. These are the 5 leverage you can use to propel your flywheel even faster. Here's the thing. The first, you can use capital. If you have a lot of money, throw it on. You can use data and research. You can use expertise and experts. You can use time and the trends. Or you can use also the frameworks and methods. And here's the best part. You don't need to be lucky to have all of it. If you get 2 or 3 of them, just make the best use of it, and that will get you the thing you want. So now you may be thinking about, oh, my team is not ready. My team is not, my workforce is not going to be ready to adopt all of these things. Let's stop worrying about this thing. No more excuse. I have spent almost 5,000 hours on HR strategy and HR problems. And based on this one, I wrote this book, 100x Business Workforce. It's all about how to prepare the workforce who can build your DX strategy and make a breakthrough effect for you. I personally don't love reading a book with a lot of concept. Tell me the steps, give me the tools. So this book is full with 15 methods, 50 plus tools, actionable tools, 40 plus downloadable templates, 5 plus scoreboard assessments and guidelines. And here's the best part. The book is not in English, it's in Vietnamese. So no more excuse. Take it, apply it, and create that breakthrough get the workforce ready so you can create the breakthrough for your company. And here's the thing. I've been working also on my second book last 4 years, and it will be 100x digital force, which can also save you, give you more tools, templates to get it ready. So I spend like thousands of hours writing a book. This is me. I mean, I don't know why I do that, but I do that. So the book is right now is in 10th editorial review, and the book will be published in 2026. So please give me your best wishes so I can actually provide you the book by 2026. So now, I say this one more thing. I told you I'm going to give you a gift, right? Here's the gift. So I went very, very fast, right? Because I have only 20 minutes. So all the frameworks, all the tools, all the research I talked about in my keynotes, I'm going to package it all together to this reimagined digital strategy and fuel your business growth inside pack. And I'm going to give it to you without any cost. So how can you get it? Just go to the LinkedIn, search me, my name, Masood Pervez. I should be one of the top search. Then just connect me and just message me, DX Flywheel. My team will send you the pack to you. One more thing, I want to give it to you. It's this one. Success strategy give you success. Fail strategy give you only a fail. Highly chance they're going to give you a fail too. So if somebody becoming successful doing something, the easiest way to just do the same, that get you successful too. So normally we sit down and we will look at the moon and think about that, oh, okay, just doing that thing will make us successful. And that is the problem. By that one, you simply sometimes replicate a failed strategy to your business. So I break down all the success strategies and failed strategies and publish them every week in my podcast, 100x Business Transformation. It's available in Spotify. Just find it, connect it, and you'll have full access to all the success strategies, so you can copy them and apply in your business, and make sure that none of your failed strategies get copied in your business as well too. I'm in all social media platforms, including in YouTube. You can connect me, and I can share a lot of resources and case studies as well too. So let's get connected. And I have one more thing. I have around 100, 200 waiting lists for my book. But today, with me, I'm sitting there and I have few copies with me. So if you want to have one of the book, come out to me. I'll give it to you. If you have any particular idea, particular challenge you are facing in terms of business transformation or idea you're working on, come over. I will bounce the idea with you and help you with this one too. And that's it. That's the wrap for now. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're amazing.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas. Please give a little review.
Are you a business or HR leader? Then this is an excellent challenge for you. So don't forget to subscribe right now so you don't miss out the next valuable insights and tools and guidelines from us.